Can you imagine what Indiana Jones would do with those whips that they had? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Movie Couple channel. I'm Wendy and here is my review for Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle. Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle is directed by Matthew Vaughn and stars Taron Egerton, Mark Strong, Channing Tatum, Halle Berry, Julianne Moor, and Colin Firth. When the Kingsmen headquarters is destroyed, Eggsy teams up with the Statesman, a spy organization in the United States, to find and defeat the enemy. I absolutely love the first Kingsman, so I was really excited to see the sequel, and this movie takes you from 0 to 100 right off the start, and I actually forgot how ridiculous and crazy over the top this movie, like as far as the stunts and action can go. So I was a little taken aback at first, and then I remembered that church scene from the first movie, and then I was like, okay. I felt that the first act of the movie did a really good job of showing us where Eggsy was in his life now that he's been a Kingsman for a while now. I like that they showed him in his Kingsman life, in his role as a spy, and in his personal life. And they did a lot of throwback scenes to the original Kingsman, so I think that was like a nice touch for all of the fans. I was excited at how much I actually liked the Statesmen. At first when I saw them, I was like, okay, so we want a spy organization from the US, so naturally you put cowboy hats on them, put a whip in their hands and cowboy boots and call them the Statesmen, but they were actually really charming, they were really charismatic, sorry, and I liked all of the gadgets. I mean, the gadgets from the first movie were great. This one, I felt like they really even just pushed the ridiculousness envelope a little bit more, and it's like the umbrella gun shield thing, the suitcase gun, the whip, the whip, like, can you imagine what Indiana Jones would do with those whips that they had? While this movie was a lot of fun, I don't think it was as good as the first one. They added a lot of like unnecessary things to this movie, to certain scenes that didn't really quite add to the story or to the characters. It's just more of like a, ooh, look what we could do for the sequel. We can push the envelope. So while it was fun, it made the movie longer than it was necessary. This movie is 2.5 hours, a little bit too long. Could have been shortened by about 15 to 20 minutes. And I really didn't like that they revealed Colin Firth in the trailer. I mean, I feel like it would have been way more effective if they just kept it under wraps, or they just, even if he was listed in IMDb, just don't show what scene he was in, so the audience weren't expecting him to come back, because that whole mystery, the surprise element, all of it is gone, and now you know he's in the movie because he's all over the posters. It's just a pet peeve of mine to have that revealed. Another thing I really didn't like was Halle Berry's character. Not that she's not good in the movie, she's great in the movie, but it's just I felt that her part, her scenes, it was all unnecessary to the movie, to the storyline, and any of those scenes could have been covered by any of the characters, the main characters that existed already, and it just added to that 2 hour and 15 minutes, or 2 hour and a half, and when you realize at the end, you're like, oh, she didn't really need to be in this movie at all. Okay, another thing, and this is possible spoiler here, so I'm going to put up a little card here that says spoiler here, and I'll put up another card when it ends, and I won't reveal exactly what it is because you haven't seen the movie yet, but I hate it when you have a cast of a movie and then they don't put those certain people in the movie for a certain amount of time, if you know what I'm saying. I know it's all like super mysterious, I just don't want to really ruin it for you, but I hate it when they do that. I feel like it's false advertisement. I feel like they're basically lying to the audience, like, hey, look who's gonna be in the movie. Just kidding, they won't really be in it at all. So that's just a major pet peeve, and I hated that they did that, and that really knocked the spoiler down for me. Okay, spoiler over. Overall, I thought the movie was a lot of fun. It was so great to see Eggsy back on the big screen, to see the Kingsmen in action. I loved seeing the Statesman. I felt that certain parts and characters were unnecessary, and it really added on to how long this movie was, and I felt that it was just 2.5 hours too long. But overall, if you really like the first movie, you're gonna have a lot of fun in this one, and my score for this movie is 7 out of 10. So you guys, go ahead and comment in the comment section below how excited you are for Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle. How do you feel about Colin Firth's reveal in the trailer that we've seen, and also about the spoiler that I posted, kind of a spoiler, I guess. If you watch that part, I invite you to come back to this video. Once you see the movie, go to the comment section and let me know your thoughts about that specific topic. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.